Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back again with the topic of Python variable. So in this topic, we will discuss about the Python variable. What is the variable and how it is work in Python programming language. So let's get started. So first we will understand what is variable basically, right? We don't know about the variable, right? So in Python programming language, we can say variable is a name, right? It's just name that is used to refer to memory locations, right? To store a values. So variable is a name where it's refer a memory location where a value gets stored, right? In other words, you can say a variable in the Python programming language gives the data to the computer for the processing, right? So always we call variable, and variable gives the memory locations to where the value is get stored, right? And variable is also known as a identifier and used to hold the values, right? So variable nothing but a name where we can store the value, and it's a memory identifier, right? Memory location, it's refer to memory location only. And in the best thing in the Python programming language, like other programming language in C++ and other programming language, we need to put a separate comment to declare this is the variable, right? Even if you see the other data type in Python, other programming language, you have to mention the data type, but here in Python you no need to mention the data type. It automatically detect the data type, and in the variable also you no need to separately put any separate comment. Yeah. So here I have given one example. Try to give you one example. Variable, once it is created, once we put up one value, right? So here x is the variable where we store the value of the 5. You can think like this way also. And here is 5. Here is x is equal to 5. So 5 is the int value, right? As you see in the data type. So what is the data type? And you can click on the I button. From there you can check the what is the variable. I have made a separate video. So variable value is the 5, and that is the integer as it's a whole number. And apart from this, I have created another variable with the name of the y, and where I store the string value, right? String data type with some name. So through which you can understand basic part of this, right? But thing is that I will show you in PyCharm also, right? Let's see this part also. Yeah. So here just think like this. It's just store a data, right? So let me well this part. Yeah. So x, what I did, x equal to 10 and y equal to 20 I have given. So what I did, I print it out, right? So the x is printed out, right? Let me print out the y also. Y. So what during the call, what we are calling to variable, right? Print x, print y. So these are the x, y is the variable we are calling, and it is giving the output or printed out to us with the value which is stored on that particular variable, right? Now together I can print it out both the x and y. Yes, it is printed out. All right. What is the type? One thing did you notice here during the variable comment, and during put the string int value in data type, I have not mentioned any separate comment to mention this is the integer value, this is the variable value, right? This is the beauty of the Python programming language. Yeah, but other programming language you have to mention that one. Yeah, for your informations. Now here as you know, x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. So what we can do another thing, that is like I can merge them, right? I can sum. I can do the sum, right? So what I did, I take a printout from these two value x plus y. So x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. So I got a two sum x plus y, and that the printout is showing us 30. So as I expected, I am expecting the printout of x plus y. This is what it is show us. So x stored the value at 10 and y stored the value 20. So x plus y is equal to 30. The 30 is showing over here, right? Now another part you have to check, that is once you print likewise print x like this. In that case, what will happen? It will print direct x. It will not print the output of this thing, right? This variable. right? Why it is? Because see, here I have given the print with the x in under the parenthesis, right? But here I have put the x under the double quotations, right? So once I put the double quotations, it automatically detect it's a string, right? Let me show you the data type. Just a minute. Okay. Sorry, let me disable this part. Okay. So x the type will not show over here. Let me allow me some time, please. Now here you can see it is showing the string, right? Once we put the same ax over here under the comma separated, right, double quotations, sorry, under the double quotations, so it will show the string, right? So if I disable this part, right, so if I print this thing, it will show me the int class, right? Hope it is clear. Now as I told you, right, it's a memory locations, right? Some value or the store the value towards the memory locations, right? Identifier, you can say. So how do I check the memory address where it is get stored? So with this program, actually I write all this program before and so that it's set time. So here I have given the example of the a equal to 10, again b equal to 200, right? So what I did, print a and b, right? Let me show you. So a equal to 10 and b equal to 200. Now I want to show the memory address where it is getting stored. So we have to put this command, we have to use the id through which we can see, it is redirect the memory address. It will show us the memory address, right? So let me run this program. Yeah, so this two memory address it is showing for first one is the for the a and second one is for the b. So this is how you can check the memory address where it gets stored, right? So as I told you, it's stored in the memory address, this value, right? Now variable is fine, x, y, a, b, c, d I am writing, but there must be a rule, right? We must follow a rule. So we have to understand the variable rules. A variable name cannot be anything, right? As we want, whatever we want we cannot put. There is a rule and protocol, right? There are some rules which has to be taken care while declaring the variable. So whenever we are declaring the variable, we have to consider few things, that is follow the rule, right? So what is the rule? Let's understand. So variable name must start with the letter or the underscore character. So variable letter must start with the letter or underscore, right? So let me tell you this thing. So here, as the rule is saying, variable name must start with the letter or the underscore, otherwise you will not take. So here I put the name, so it start with character, right? Name, I have put the one string value, that is the here. Let me print it out. Yeah, so yeah, memory view also showing, right? Let me show the data type also, right? Yeah, so it's a string type. So a name is so here a name equal to string type, I have put in the text arjo, right? So here n start with the character, right? Now let's see second part, he is saying the underscore, right? It can be underscore. So let me check with the underscore, right? I have put it on the underscore also. Let me put the underscore. Yeah, name, right? Yeah, so again it's run, right? So underscore is allowed, either character or underscore, right? So it's this first rule is match with this test, right? Hope it is clear. Then second rule, what it's saying, the variable name cannot with start with number, right? So what we see, we see that it starts with the letter. One letter is there, it is working fine. Then what we did, it start with the underscore. Now let's try another part, is that I am putting underscore in between, right? Just bear with me, please. So I put the underscore over here. Let's see. Now it is also accepted. Now underscore I can put anywhere. It could be in beginning, it could be in middle, it could be end, right? So underscore is allowed. I have to start with the one letter or the underscore. It is tested. Now variable name cannot be start with number. So let's test with that part also. I put 1, right? 1 is the number. Let me run whether it is running or not. Yeah, no, it is showing one error. So I have not followed this rule, right? Rule is saying variable name cannot start with the number. So what I did, I put one number, that is 1, and try to print it out and show the data type and try to see the value also, memory view also. So in that case, it is showing invalid syntax. Where is the invalid syntax? It is purely mentioned here. I have put it the 1. Yeah, so it is wrong, right? It is not following the rule of the variable. So I am violating the protocol or rule of the variable. That's what it is not work, right? Now third rule, what is it is saying, variable name can only contain alphanumeric character and underscore, as I show you, right? So it can be any character can contain from A to Z. Any numbers can contain 0 to 9 and underscore only, nothing more than that. So now apart from this, what is coming, special signs, right? I can put exclamation mark, I can put at the rate, I can put hash sign, right? This is how I can test. So let me test over here. So I'm putting at the rate, which is not come under this range, right? It's not A to Z, it's not 0 to 9, it's not underscore. Let me try with that. Even if I putting at the rate, it will not take definitely, because it is could be a keyword. Again, it is showing the same error string, right? Invalid syntax. It is not allowing at all. So I should not try with the hyphen. So let's try with the hyphen, which is not comes under the range, right? Yeah, let me run. Yeah, it is also not allowed. So always whenever we configure a variable or we build a variable, we have to follow this part. The variable name should be A to Z, within the A to Z, 0 to 9 and the underscore. Other than that, it will not take anything. And apart from this, you have to consider one thing, that is you cannot start with number. You can put numbers in between or in end, but you cannot put number. It cannot be start with the number. Consider this part also. Yeah, so let me remove this hyphen now. Yeah, now what third rule is saying, right? Now third rule is saying variable names should not match with any keywords. So what are the keywords? You can say in Python language, if you search in Google, you can find out what are the keywords in the Python. So let me show you over here. So few keyword I have given the example like and or, these are the keywords, right? Mostly used to do during the programming. So let me show you with the and, right? So and one of the keyword like you can check the color has been changed, right? So definitely it will not take. Definitely it will not take. Sorry. Yeah. Now what is error throwing? Again the same thing, and it is not allowing, right? It is syntax. It's a keyword only. So apart from and, as I tell you during the boolean, right, true and false. Let me try with the true. So again true will not take, because true is one of the keyword, it will definitely not take, right? Let me run, it will not take. Again, true, cannot assign true, I cannot assign true, right? Or I can try with the keywords in, right? These are the keyword, I cannot use this thing, right? Because it's a keyword only. I'm just showing him only. Yeah. So again, the same invalid syntax. Well, it's not. It comes under the keywords. So I have to take name, which is not fall under the any keywords, right? You have to consider this thing whenever you create any variable, right? So the next rule, what it's saying, variable names are case sensitive. This is a very important part, right? It's case sensitive. So if this line, it's proof that age, like with the example of the variable age, you can make age a in capital, a in small, all in caps, like this way. So it's case sensitive, it is always. So let me show you this part also. Right, so what I did over here, I make separate age, a in caps, ge in small, and then second I have created all in small, then second third is character I have created in the everyone in caps, right? Now let's see. Yes, it is print out, right? So it is sensitive. It's proof that it's sensitive. Multiple age, the same the word variable, but the case is different, right? Uppercase, lowercase, and the whole uppercase. It is showing all are printed out all the values 10, 20, 30, right? Hope it is clear, right? Another example I can give you over here, like this, like this. Let's see what is happening. Let me disable this part. What is happening? Only 30. The last one it is take, right? Keep in remember, it is case sensitive and it will take last one. Now let me show you the previous one. Now it's print out all the three, right? So it's proof that it's case sensitive. Always we have to remember this part also whenever we do configure. Now last rule, what is saying, there can be a space among the variable. So I cannot put any space among the variable. So I can take this example. If I put the space, here I am giving the underscore only, right? Let's see. It is throwing error, right? It is showing the invalid syntax, and this is indicating this space only. I have put at the space. So if I disable this part, disable in the sense commenting out, what will see? Age, right? Just a minute, please. Over here, I have to put like this. Let it will definitely print out, yeah, 30. So I can put underscore in between, but I cannot put space, any space I cannot put, right? Hope it is clear, right? And the third rule I have also followed. So these are the rule, and this is basically a variable. It's a name only where we are storing the data, so that we can call in any programming, right? So if I want to call 10 multiple times, so I will store the data one time and I will call in multiple time in my entire the programming language, right? Hope it is clear and informative to you, right? So yeah, thanks for your time. Hope it is informative, hope it is helpful for you. Yeah, thank you.